Hi, welcome to the Me and My Bass series. In this series, I will bore you with some interesting facts about some of the basses I own. I will tell you how I did purchase them and why. Further, I will tell you my opinion about the playability and sound. This time's up part 1 of the Line 6 Variax 700 2004. This bass is made in Korea. It has a contoured alder body, maple neck and rosewood fingerboard, 21 medium profile frets, 34-inch scale length, and it uses a standard guitar cable output jack here and has also a digital RJ45 jack. Included is the XPS DI direct box and power supply. It 1.4-inch standard guitar cable output for connection to any bass rig, an XLR output for sending signal to recording console or house PA. It powers the Variax bass using its included TRS cable, and or you can power the bass with an onboard battery pack, 6 AA batteries or 19 volts. I bought the bass in 2017 in Oldenzaal. Why did I buy this bass? Well, a friend of mine had the Variax guitar, and the different sounds it could produce really impressed me. When I saw this bass version for sale, I bought it. In fact, I bought also a fretless made copy just a few weeks back, and that's this one. For those who don't know, this bass guitar has a Line 6 unit inside, which models the sounds of no less than 22 different basses and 2 bass synthesizers. I made this a 2-part episode as I would like to demonstrate all 24 of them. This week, 12, and the next week, the other 12. The guy who sold me this bass, by the way, didn't even know it had 24 models inside this bass. And you had to switch the banks by pushing the volume knob. Maybe I researched too much before I buy something, but I encountered more than once that I could tell the seller more about his instruments than he knew. This interesting bass that was produced during the 2000s, it included a special modeling software to reproduce tons of classic bass sounds. The Variax uses a piezo bridge saddle which captures each string vibrations. Then the signals were shaped by the software algorithms to create physical and electric properties of the model basses. There is no normal bass pickup installed, so it's not possible to use this bass without the installed electronic circuitry. The controls on the bass include a volume knob, a blend knob, a tone knob, and the model select knob. After selecting a model, you could switch between variations of each model by pressing down the volume knob. This would give you different years of models to choose from, or just different models from a certain era. It is discontinued in 2007. What attracted me to buy this bass was the fact that it could replicate basses I know I can afford in this lifetime. Further, the so-called pickup blend knob, this one right here, is very interesting. You see quite a few basses modeled either after only one pickup, or in the case of the 2 acoustic instruments, none at all. On basses that do have multiple pickups, the blend knob does exactly what it says and models the adjustment between both of them. On single pickup basses, however, the blend control very cleverly models what would happen if the position of the pickup were moved either towards the neck or the bridge. So if you ever wondered what a precision bass would sound like if Leo Fender had stuck the pickup hard against the bridge, the blend control is just a job. On acoustic instruments, the K and the Tacoma, the blend control models the microphone distance by apparently adding some proximity effect and increasing the level as the microphone moves closer. The weight is rather heavy, but I assume the electronica inside are a great part of it. And it has a lacquered neck, but it isn't as sticky as with other basses. With no further ado, here are the first 6 examples of the Fender models, so you can hear how it sounds. The knobs on the bass are all set in a neutral position, and also the amp settings are fixed. Now a selection of basses which are more modern sounding. Modern. Again, all settings are fixed. signal flow in this clip was the bass direct into the UAD Apollo Twin with an MPEG SVT simulation running on it. I used the Rock A preset. This is a great playing bass. If you would only listen and not watch me playing this Variax, you would swear I pulled out some vintage basses. Okay, that's it for this episode. Next week, we're going to listen to some more different sounding models inside this magical bass guitar. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and like this video. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.